Remember when we were young and would play ball or tennis, and after a couple of times of winning, the owner of the ball, if they're on the losing team and they just keep losing, they would get upset and say, I'm taking my ball, I'm going home, I'm going to sleep. But we all know they're not going to sleep. They are just, their pride is wounded because they've lost so many times. So that means game over. They're not willing to play anymore. So we all instinctually knew we should just let the owner of the ball win a couple of times so that they don't feel bad about continuing to play, even though they didn't win out of their own credit and merit. Such human nature still prevail in our everyday life, but they've just changed forms. But human nature is human nature. um So I was wondering, why do I keep playing small? Why do I keep dimming my own light? Why do I keep, even though I know exactly what to do to be the full version of myself, why is it that I keep coming back to this level of me humbling myself? And I was honest with myself, like, the same way you wouldn't go to your job and do work that is better than your manager, because I mean that would be threatening to your manager. You can do better than all of the other employees, but never so good that you are better than your manager, because that would be threatening to your manager, to where they're like, are you trying to steal my job or something? That can be um intimidating, so to speak. So you know better than to do better than your superiors, right? Otherwise that can leave you in a vulnerable position. We all understand that there are, do I say hierarchies? There are level of authorities. What do I call it? I don't know what to call it. You'll catch on as you listen to this video. We all understand that there are levels to this, and some of us keep ourselves small because we understand that, hey, the people above me may not like it, the people that are in charge may not like it, right? In our friend groups, there's always that girlfriend that is always like, they have all of the great ideas, they are popular, they are beautiful. You know better not to ever dress better than them because you want to continue being their friend. So you have to sort of dim your own light not to be better than them, otherwise they'll find that intimidating to where they don't want to be your friend anymore. Right? And this concept plays out in our everyday lives as much as we are grown in different forms, like even in our like, how dare you be better than me? I'm of a superior race than you. How can you be better than me? I'm of a superior gender than you. You are just a girl. How could you be better than me? Right? There's also ageism. You are a kid. How could you be better than me? Right? Otherwise, game over, right? And sometimes we understand, with um I'm under these people's protection. I still need their nurturing. I still need their provision. I still need this from these people. If I am better than them, if I make myself bigger than them, then I might find myself vulnerable to where, oh, since you are better than me, how can I protect you? Then go ahead and protect yourself, kind of thing, you know what I mean? To where you find yourself in that dark. So it's wisdom to know when to humble yourself. It's wisdom to know when to back down, when to, I love how the Bible says that the meek shall inherit the world. You have to know when to be meek, when to humble yourself, when to put yourself at a lower position than someone. And that's why I recommend, for women, especially powerful women, find someone who's at a higher position than you, because that's a person that can protect and provide for you. If as a woman you are up here and the man you choose is established to this level, or accomplished to this level, the only way that person can protect and provide for you is if you are if is if you put yourself at a lower position than them. then they can protect and provide for you. Otherwise, they become the reason why you have to knock yourself down a peg, to where you have to come down off of your high horse. So, hey, yeah, sometimes you just have to know when to let other people win. Sometimes you just have to know when to be less than who you truly are. It's wisdom to know when to humble yourself. Uzibeke phansi. I'm not saying do it forever. I'm not saying spend the rest of your life in this hunched up position where you are acting and becoming less than who you truly are. But anyways, oh yes, there's this book that I once read. It says, never outshine the master. Right? It's like back in high school when you would question the teacher and the teacher would say, oh, since you know it all, come and teach, come in front. And it's like, so yeah, wisdom. For more coaching on how to bring your dream lives to reality, for more coaching on how to live your dreams and make them a reality, because this thing is a twist and turn. It's a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, and you have to know how to work through all of it and maneuver all of it. And when you are up, how do you enjoy that? And when you are down, how do you move past that? That's important. Sometimes you need strategy because yeah, you have to know not to offend people who are in authority or people who are in higher positions than you, because that will leave you vulnerable to where you find yourself out in the cold. You do not want that. You have to also know how to survive in this whole thing, right? In order to thrive, you first need to know how to survive. All right then, for more coaching, DM me.